Hey now, Petey Grizz here. Got something pretty cool today. And if you watched my 1897 video earlier, yeah, sorry, I just couldn't help myself. There was no way I was taking that seriously. I saw some absolutely god-awful videos teasing it yesterday, claiming to be previews and sneak peeks, and all they had were the pictures from the website with loud music and some, generic facts on the board. It was like, all right. So I gave my terrible 1897 video and threw that in the mix. I already see it confused a few people, but that was entirely a joke. This is not a joke, though. I just got this in the mail just a few minutes ago, and this is a Forester 111 millimeter model. Very cool, black scales, printed shield, nothing on the back. Got the spacer key ring. I'm surprised they didn't do them on the spring like the 91s, but they still do them on the spacer like that on the liner. So let's get into her. Got that tweezer, and of course the toothpick. Don't leave home without it. And then got the corkscrew, same corkscrew as on the 91 millimeter models and the 84 millimeter models. They all use the same size tool on the back like that. And then there's that reamer. And I don't know why. It's the same reamer. Don't know why they don't put a hole in it. Makes no sense. But for whatever reason on these models, they do not put the hole for the sewing eye in that reamer. Makes no sense to me, but that's their prerogative. Hey, I mean, what else is new? So Victorinox doing something that doesn't make any sense. And that almost never happens. Next up, we got a big bad bear of a can opener. Look at that bad bear. Thick, bulky, stocky. Might even get some light prying done with it. Got the screwdriver, got the usual stripping notch, and a unique feature to these models is they have their patented spacer lock. It's not a liner lock. A liner lock, the liners are on the outside part. Technically, the insides are spacers. Everybody calls them liners. I mean, that's fine. But in this case, a liner lock is part of the outside liners. I call this a spacer lock because it's in the center spacer. And they have a patent for that. It is unique to these knives, or at least it was. I don't know if it still is. Then we've got the little tiny can opener. Look at that. It looks adorable on this giant knife. But, this isn't Dave Canterbury, where you got to make the tools giant to say they're heavy duty. Making a can opener bigger doesn't really make it open cans. Like, you don't open bigger cans with a bigger can opener. A can opener it's a can opener. Does the job. That's about it. Cool feature of this one is the wood saw. And this is the largest wood saw in the Victorinox line. Well, I guess technically they got them on the 130 millimeter Ranger grips, but those were Wenger designs. I don't know if they're longer or not, but this is a great saw. The best saw you're going to get on a Victorinox knife. I mean, this is almost as long as some, keyhole saws. So very cool. And last but not least is that fantastic main blade. Look at that big bad bear. Got a 3-line tank stamp, Victorinox, Switzerland, stainless. And does it say rust-free under there? Again, this has the center spacer lock. Yeah, it doesn't say rust-free on it. And here's a cool little thing on this. It has the DEGM mark on the back, and that is the patent for this locking mechanism. It's a German patent, so I presume it was what it is. This was arranged for the 111 miller, the German military knife, also used on the Swiss and the United States, and other countries use them too. But that is the mark of the German patent for this locking mechanism, which is basically just a liner lock, but because it's in the center, I guess that makes it special. Has a nice half stop on it, nice firm half stop, not one of them lazy half stops. I mean, these are a great knife. They got a great grip to them. I'm not big on the appearance of them. They're not my favorite form factor from Victorinox, but I will say this is a great choice for, you know, a knife you're going to put to hard use. It's a solidly built knife. Very well constructed, nice and flush on the back. Everything's nice and tight. No gaps or anything. I mean, this came to me used. I picked this up for like 17 bucks or something, so I couldn't pass it up. I thought that was absolute steal. Anyway, I got some other cool knives I'll be putting up this weekend, so keep an eye out for that. And I even got this weird little guy here. We'll check that out tomorrow, maybe later tonight. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Petey Grizz out.